Happening this weekend, you can support a Moorhead family who lost their 14-year-old daughter this September. Jalen Walker was murdered just days before the start of her freshman year at Moorhead High School. She was found stabbed to death near Gooseberry Park. 18-year-old Isaac Arndt was arrested soon after, charged with first-degree murder in her death. There will be a benefit from noon to 5 Sunday at the Legion with a silent auction for the family. Also, Space Aliens will be donating 20% of the sales to the family on December 10th and 11th in honor of what would have been Walker's 15th birthday.